Hey everybody, George here from Water Safety Products. Today I have my good buddy Chris from Texas Rec, Super Soft Lifejackets. Chris, let the people know, what is Super Soft Lifejackets? I want to tell them all about the evolution of your amazing life jackets and give them the full story. So first of all, what is Super Soft Lifejackets and Texas Recreation?
Perfect. Yeah, thanks for having me here, by the way. Appreciate that, George. And so Texas Rec, we are the leader in vinyl coated closed cell foam products. So any product that you put in the pool, at resorts, water parks, anything that's vinyl coated and closed cell foam, we're probably the manufacturer of it. We've been around since the late 50s, started off way back that time frame in Wichita Falls, Texas. We're still close to there. We're only 60 miles south now, but we've been around a long time and just love making products for the pool and water park industry.
So how did Super Soft and Texas Rec get started? What was that first product? How did you guys get into this game and become who you are today?
Our original founder is Bob Shire. He was in the Army, and when he got back from service, loved water skiing. And so he started off using his old Army belt, his Army flotation belt, water skiing, and realized very quickly that thing is not comfortable. If you take a fall, that's metal, you can crack and break a rib. So he thought, what can I do to make this more fun, more comfortable? And so Bob back then created the original ski belt here. And so this is a little bit updated version, you can tell by the color. But this is what the ski belt looked like way back when still. And so we still make these today.
Kind of like around the waistband.
Correct.
Kind of thing. And what was the purpose of this?
So this is just during falls, help you stay afloat,
Okay.
Get back up on the ski and get back going again.
So it's a very small PFD basically.
Basically, yes.
So you mean to tell me that commercial grade military one was a little aggressive, that first one?
Yeah, that was a little hard to
This is a little
just stay
squishier
comfortable
now.
in. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, so this closed cell foam's a lot more comfortable and but still gives you that flotation that you're looking for.
And when did the first version of this ski belt come out?
That came out in 58, 59, and then morphed into our life jackets.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell me about the life jackets. It looks like we've got a vintage one here. When is this from?
Yes, so this is kind of the original, the OG we call it. So this vest was made in '72. So we started developing this back in the late '60s, got Coast Guard approved at that time. And so this is the oldest version that we have still with TRC. And so this is made back in '72. Back then we were Texas Watercrafters and Ski Master. We actually had a professional water ski team back then.
Wow.
And
That's
so
awesome.
Ski Master was kind of the name back then,
Yeah.
but we've transitioned into Texas Rec and TRC / Super Soft.
Wow. Well, I can definitely say this looks like a 1972 shade of yellow.
Yeah.
I think this one went out with the times a little bit, but it's pretty trendy. It's crazy to see that this is what, over 50 years old, and
That's right.
it still looks fresh and new. I mean, this is a testament to the materials themselves. I mean, for how long this has been around, it still looks usable today. Which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Occasionally we throw that on and walk around in the manufacturing plant to give everybody a viewpoint of what it used to be.
Very impressive. Nice. So how did we evolve from this to the new styles that we have? What kind of changes have we seen over time with this product?
Yeah, so over the years, I mean, we've obviously gotten away from the metal. We've transitioned into the plastic buckles. These are all USCG, UL approved. Over the years for the water parks, we've also added reinforced vinyl. That's to help with the longevity of the product. So you'll see this wrap around on the kids' vests and all the way up into our adult sizes as well. Kids love to wear these, but they also love to kind of nibble on them a little bit. So we put that vinyl reinforcement in there to make sure that the product still lasts. Then we put it in strategic places on the inside where kids might be pulling on them a little bit, try to get their fingernails through it. Through the armpit area here too, just to help make these things last as long as possible.
Yeah, I can say as a child who used to wear this way back when,
Oh yeah,
I remember chewing on this when I was bored or anxious.
that's
So
right.
It's good that we have these reinforcements nowadays. That definitely helps with that. And I see you pointed out these other ones down here too in those key spots.
Yes.
So
yes.
what's the latest and greatest? What's the next best thing that you guys have done for the upcoming year?
So lately, what we've done, and we made this change really just going into this season, we've taken the rivets out. The rivets are great because they're old school. We love them still, but we decided, you know what, it's time to move on from that go to a more stitched, clean looking product so you don't see those metal rivets hanging out on the product anymore. So we've got a good strong box stitch in here. The stitching is UL and USCG approved too. That material itself, all the material in this product has to go through the USCG and UL approval process. So we, as a company, we actually hold one of the oldest numbers with the U.S. Coast Guard.
Wow.
Because we've been licensed with them so long. In the manufacturing process, we actually pull 1 out of every 250 vests made, and it goes through that testing process to ensure that everything is followed along, that there's no defects with the product, that it's going to last, and make sure in the case of needing a life-saving device, a PFD, in the case that a lifeguard needs to jump in and save somebody, this product will be there and hold up and perform. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's very cool. So we've got these updates that you've done here. And I think one of the questions I get asked a lot as a distributor for SuperSoft is, what makes this the resort life jacket, the best and approved life jacket for water parks, resorts, cruise lines, etc.? What makes it so great?
Of course, that's a great question, and that does come up a lot. And so the main thing that we talk about is the customer knows the value in this product, number one. So this is a high-end product. It's not just a cheap nylon vest that you're going to pass around from person to person, and it feels mildewy or molded or bacteria on it, that kind of thing.
I will say one of my least favorite things on a boat day is putting on a wet life jacket
That's
after
right.
somebody else. It never feels good.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's a good point. These shake off and they dry off really quick.
Yeah, these will not ever take on water. I mean, even if you took a knife and just cut into this thing and threw it in the water, it will never absorb that water. So that's the great thing about the closed cell foam part of this equation. I think the main key for water parks, resorts, is you want the kids to wear the vest so they're safe, because safety is the #1 priority at every water park. And so they'll wear it. A lot of parks have to stop people on the way out and say, hey, you forgot to take your vest off, because it's so comfortable for them. So, we love those things about it. And you know what, over the upcoming years, we're going to continue to make as many upgrades to keep it the original, the best.
Yeah, you can see the resemblance of the new versus the old, and it's a continuation of that product line. So
exactly.
Thank you for sharing your story, for teaching us about the evolution of your products, and for being a great partner with Water Safety Products.
Glad to be here. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.